Deck. A deck is a wooden floor built outside of a house or the floor of a ship.
A ship will store many supplies below its deck.
Dig. To dig is to make a hole in the ground.
My dog digs in the yard so he can hide his bones.
Clean. To clean is to make something neat and tidy.
I clean our kitchen every Saturday.
Public. If something is public, it is meant for everyone to use.
I went to the public park to play with my friends.
Apology. An apology is what people say to show that they are sorry.
After arguing with her teacher, the girl wrote the teacher an apology.
Surprise. To surprise is to cause something that is unexpected.
His parents decided to surprise him with a puppy.
Taxi. A taxi is a car and driver that you pay to take you somewhere.
Gary drives a taxi, so he knows the roads very well.
Definite. A definite thing is certain or sure to be true.
There is a definite connection between hard work and success.
Theater. A theater is a building where you watch plays, shows, and movies.
We went to the theater to see a play.
Bold. A bold person is not afraid of doing something.
The bold man climbed the high mountain.
Though. Though is used when one idea makes another seem surprising.
Though he was overweight, he liked to be active.
Regular. If something is regular, it happens often and in equal amounts of time.
Our regular lunchtime is around noon.
Contact. To contact people is to speak or write to them.
I contacted Sue about my party.
Council. A council is a group of people who run a city or town.
The council met to discuss the new laws for the city.
Bug. A bug is a small insect.
Birds like eating bugs.
Layer. A layer covers over something or is one of several pieces lying on top of each other.
There was a layer of snow on the tops of the houses this morning.
Hour. An hour is 60 minutes.
The man waited for the train for over an hour.
Grand. Something grand is big and liked by people.
The Grand Mountain rose high into the sky.
Award. An award is a prize for doing something well.
He got an award for having the best grades in class.
Capture. To capture something is to catch and hold it.
James tried to capture the bubbles in his hands.
Plain. A plain thing is simple and not decorated.
He bought a pair of plain white shoes over the weekend.
Support. To support something is to like it and help it be successful.
Everyone at work supports the new plan.
Food. Food is things people and animals eat.
Pasta is a famous food in Italy.
Fuel. Fuel is something that creates heat or energy.
Wood is the fuel that burns to make heat in this fire.
Tale. A tale is a story.
She told her two friends about the wild tale of her day.
Duke. A duke is a man of high social rank, but below a king or queen.
The Duke ruled over the land.
Task. A task is a piece of work to be done that is usually difficult.
My task for the weekend was to clean the entire backyard.
Breed. A breed is a group of animals within a species.
I like small dog breeds, such as terriers.
Amuse. To amuse someone means to do something that is funny or entertaining.
The singer was very good. She amused the crowd.
Reef. A reef is a group of rocks or coral in the ocean.
He walked along the reef and looked at the water below.
Expose. To expose is to make known something that is hidden.
He took off his shirt to expose his costume.
Generous. A generous person likes to give things to people.
The generous man donated several new computers to our school.
Pup. A pup is a young dog.
All the girl wanted for her birthday was a pup.
Qualify. To qualify is to have or do things that are needed for something.
He qualified to go to the final match by beating the opponent.
Accuse. To accuse someone of something is to blame them for doing it.
She accused her brother of breaking her computer.
Guilty. Guilty people feel bad for something they did.
I felt guilty for taking my sister's cookies.
Earn. To earn means to get money for the work you do.
He earns his living as a chef in a great restaurant.
Classic. A classic thing is something that is common from the past.
The athlete made a classic mistake. He started running too soon.
Threat. A threat is something bad that might happen.
Due to the dark clouds, there was a threat of a bad storm.
Price. The price is the amount of money needed to pay for something.
Julie is checking the price of a sweater.
Hire. To hire someone is to pay that person money to work for you.
We hired a man to paint our house.
Jail. A jail is a place to keep bad people.
He was sent to jail for taking other people's cars.
Hidden. Hidden means not easily noticed or too hard to find.
The hidden camera recorded everything in the parking lot.
Academy. An academy is a special type of school.
There are many courses taught at the academy that I go to.
Apology. An apology is what people say to show that they are sorry.
After arguing with her teacher, the girl wrote the teacher an apology.
Crowd. A crowd is a large group of people who are together in one place.
The crowd waved to the camera.
Dormitory. A dormitory is a school building where students live.
I will move into the dormitory at the beginning of the school year.
Innocent. An innocent person is not guilty of a crime.
The judge said that the woman was innocent of the crime.
Row. A row is a line of things.
James put all of his toy soldiers into neat rows.
Soil. Soil is the top layer of land on the earth.
The boy planted flowers in the soil and watered them every day.
Mess. A mess is a condition that is not clean or neat.
Heather's room was a complete mess.
Yard. A yard is the ground just outside of a house.
The girls jumped rope in the yard.
Bold. A bold person is not afraid of doing something.
The bold man climbed the high mountain.
Bug. A bug is a small insect.
Birds like eating bugs.
Language. A language is a system of communication.
The reporter spoke a language Sally had never heard before.
Slip. To slip means to slide and fall down.
The man slipped on the wet floor.
Capture. To capture something is to catch and hold it.
James tried to capture the bubbles in his hands.
Crash. To crash means to hit and break something.
There was a loud noise when the car crashed into the tree.
Mechanic. A mechanic is someone who fixes vehicles or machines.
We took the car to the mechanic to be fixed.
Remove. To remove something is to take it away.
I removed the nail from the board.
Minister. A minister is an important person in government with many duties.
The Minister of Education controls the country's schools.
Firm. A firm thing is solid, but not too hard.
He sleeps better on a firm bed.
Market. A market is a place where people buy and sell products or foods.
I go to the market every weekend to buy vegetables.
Coral. Coral is the hard, colorful material formed by the shells of animals.
The diver admired the beautiful coral under the water.
Physics. Physics is a science that deals with energy and how it affects things.
In physics class, we used Newton's cradle to learn about energy.
Ordinary. Ordinary means normal, or not special in any way.
Today was just an ordinary day. Nothing unusual happened.
Short. A short thing is not long or not tall.
The days are short in the winter.
Prime. Prime shows that something is the most important one.
Dirty air is a prime cause of illness.
Duke. A duke is a man of high social rank, but below a king or queen.
The Duke ruled over the land.
Best. The best person or thing is better than all the others.
I got the best score on the math test.
Guard. To guard something is to take care of it.
The police officer will guard us from any harm.
Moderate. When something is moderate, it is not too big or too small in size or amount.
It takes a moderate amount of patience to be around small children all day.
Permanent. Something permanent lasts for a long time, or forever.
We don't know if Aunt Mildred's visit will be a permanent one.
Expose. To expose is to make known something that is hidden.
He took off his shirt to expose his costume.
Garage. A garage is the part of a house where people put their cars.
My car does not get dirty because I keep it in the garage.
Guilty. Guilty people feel bad for something they did.
I felt guilty for taking my sister's cookies.
Cotton. Cotton is a cloth made from the fibers of the cotton plant.
I like to wear clothes made from cotton in the summer.
Apparent. Apparent means clear or easy to see.
Her happiness was apparent from the smile on her face.
Impression. An impression is the way of thinking about someone or something.
Most people's first impression of Dr. Gianni is that he is mean.
Preserve. To preserve is to protect something from harm.
Dad sprayed a chemical on the house to help preserve the walls.
None. None means not any of something.
He spent all his money. There is none left.
Boss. A boss is a person in charge of other people at work.
My boss is a nice person.
Hire. To hire someone is to pay that person money to work for you.
We hired a man to paint our house.
Blame. To blame someone for something bad is to say they did it.
My mom blamed me for something I didn't do.
Shop. To shop is to visit places where goods are sold in order to look at and buy things.
Tom decided to shop for groceries on his way home.
Pronounce. To pronounce is to say the sounds of letters or words.
Young children often have trouble pronouncing words right.
Chemistry. Chemistry is the study of substances and reactions between them.
In chemistry class, the professor taught us about chemical reactions.
Contest. A contest is a game or a race.
The girls had a contest to see who could jump higher.
Somewhat. Somewhat means to some degree, but not to a large degree.
James was somewhat upset when he had to move heavy boxes.
Plan. To plan is to think about and arrange the details of something you want to do.
It's Sam's turn to plan the company party.
Resemble. To resemble someone is to look like that person.
The baby really resembles his father.
Innocent. An innocent person is not guilty of a crime.
The judge said that the woman was innocent of the crime.
Involve. To involve means to include as an active participant.
The whole family was involved in playing the game.
Engage. To engage in something means to do it.
Dad was engaged in sawing a piece of wood in half.
Adjust. To adjust something means to change it so it is better.
He adjusted the old guitar to make it sound better.
Language. A language is a system of communication.
The reporters spoke a language Sally had never heard before.
Passive. A passive person does not take action to solve problems.
Marcy is so passive that she never solves her own problems.
Exist. To exist is to be real.
Do you really think that unicorns ever existed?
Symptom. A symptom of a bad condition or illness is a sign that it is happening.
Sneezing and a high fever are symptoms of the common cold.
Repair. To repair something is to fix it.
I repaired the flat tire on my car.
Hurricane. A hurricane is a bad storm that happens over the ocean.
The wind from the hurricane bent the palm tree.
Loss. A loss is the act or instance of losing something.
I suffered a big loss while I was gambling.
Bake. To bake means to cook food in an oven.
My sister is a good cook. She bakes delicious cakes.
Tobacco. Tobacco is a plant whose leaves are smoked, such as in cigarettes.
The tobacco in cigarettes is bad for you.
Minister. A minister is an important person in government with many duties.
The Minister of Education controls the country's schools.
Abuse. To abuse means to hurt someone or something on purpose.
The mean man abused his dog when it barked too loudly.
Delicious. If a food is delicious, it is tasty.
I love the delicious fried chicken I ate for dinner.
Motion. A motion is a movement that someone makes.
The police officer made a motion with his hand.
Novel. A novel is a book that tells a story.
He wrote a great novel about ancient China.
Ordinary. Ordinary means normal, or not special in any way.
Today was just an ordinary day. Nothing unusual happened.
Twin. Twins are two children born at the same time.
My sister and I are twins. We look exactly the same.
Day. A day is a period of 24 hours beginning at midnight.
There are 2 more days until the weekend.
Shut. To shut something means to close it tightly.
Please shut the door. The air outside is cold.
Hotel. A hotel is a place where people stay overnight when they are traveling.
This family is staying at their favorite hotel.
Permanent. Something permanent lasts for a long time, or forever.
We don't know if Aunt Mildred's visit will be a permanent one.
Conclude. To conclude is to arrive at a logical end by looking at evidence.
I saw crumbs on my dog's face, so I concluded that he ate my cookie.
Witch. A witch is a woman with magical powers.
People think that witches fly around on broomsticks.
Surf. To surf means to use a special board to ride on waves in the ocean.
The students went to the beach to surf during their vacation.
Strict. A strict person makes sure others follow rules.
The teacher is strict. She does not let students talk in class.
Zone. A zone is an area that has different qualities from the ones around it.
Firefighters often work in danger zones.
Convict. To convict means to prove that someone did a bad thing.
He was convicted of the crime and sent to jail.
Preserve. To preserve is to protect something from harm.
Dad sprayed a chemical on the house to help preserve the walls.
Pronounce. To pronounce is to say the sounds of letters or words.
Young children often have trouble pronouncing words right.
Resemble. To resemble someone is to look like that person.
The baby really resembles his father.
Symptom. A symptom of a bad condition or illness is a sign that it is happening.
Sneezing and a high fever are symptoms of the common cold.
Tobacco. Tobacco is a plant whose leaves are smoked, such as in cigarettes.
The tobacco in cigarettes is bad for you.
Twin. Twins are two children born at the same time.
My sister and I are twins. We look exactly the same.
Witch. A witch is a woman with magical powers.
People think that witches fly around on broomsticks.